Alright there guys, thanks for tuning in again. This is Redtail Ray. So as a follow-up to my last video on this American Fireware bag, because I am in fire class now, Fire Academy, and have to bring my PPE or personal protective equipment with me, I'm finally able to put this bag into use. So just to go over what structural firefighting gear would go into this bag, at least as far as the way I would pack it out, based on what I have right now as far as my gear. Looking at the bag as this being the front, the right hand side pocket will have not only a backup set of work gloves, really nice black hot gloves, heavy duty, and they're insulated, especially in the wintertime, and a bag, and this bag actually contains your or at least my Scba mask. This particular Scba mask, or self-contained breathing apparatus mask, is for a Scott system as opposed to the MSA system. And if you guys are firefighters out there, you'll know what that means. But basically, there's two major manufacturers of self-contained breathing apparatuses. Up here, at least in the Midwest, there might be more, I'm not sure of. All I've ever been trained in is the MSA style system or the Scott system. And our department uses the Scott system, where when I was in class tonight, those guys had a brand new MSA system packs, which are really nice. Of course, they have a multi-million-dollar facility as well, but that's kind of nice. So right pocket, at least right big pocket, is the Scba mask itself. There would be, and I will maybe bring this up in a different video, I don't have it with me right now, but the actual self-contained breathing apparatus and full oxygen tank or air tank, I do not have that with me tonight. That is a separate video in and of itself anyways, but this is just for the gear, the stuff that you would wear for all kinds of stuff. So going over to the other side of the bag, I actually got the structural firefighting gloves, heavy duty fire rated gloves. Also in here I have a used beat up helmet, and all my gear is actually used right now until I am through my 1 year probationary period as a new firefighter. So that's an old helmet, and this is a brand new. I like having a new Nomex hood. This is not a fireproof, but fire resistant hood that you would wear obviously over your head and comes down your neck on both sides to prevent ashes and slag and stuff from potentially getting you in those sensitive areas where the helmet and the ear flaps and stuff don't cover you per se, and where the neck of the actual turnouts or bunker gear come up on the jacket, and I'll show you that next. So that'll be the far left hand side. Close this up, make sure I pack everything right back up, because I might get a call. I'm a paid on call firefighter. This stuff's not at the firehouse. It's got to be ready to go, and I would keep it in the vehicle if it were nicer out, but it's projected to be negative 25 and negative 30 degrees tonight up here in the middle of Minnesota. And so I really don't want, if I have to throw in my bunker gear, I don't want it to be really cold, so I'm keeping it inside. Alright, so the main compartment again, for the last video, has a vented access, not an access, but a vented area in the back, so you can keep that open and vented if you were to need to. But for all intents and purposes, what you really want to do is, when you do get wet, and you get wet a lot putting the wet stuff on the red stuff, because you want to just let that stuff air dry out. You don't want to be sticking your wet gear into a bag and hopefully drying it out with that little access or that little that vent panel. You really want it to air dry out. So I guess looking at it on the left hand side next to the helmet, and on the right hand side, oh, my phone's about to die. And then on the left hand side next to the helmet and stuff, I actually got the turnout coat, or the bunker coat, or turnouts and bunker gear. Turnout gear, bunker gear is just different terminology for structural firefighting gear. So this is a firefighting coat. And this is all used gear too, but until I get my brand new gear after a year, this is what I get to use for training and for call stuff. Even the name on the back, it is covered up right now with the safety vest. It is a requirement per the city that any highway accident rescue, so on and so forth, have to wear a neon vest. But even the name isn't right, and you can tell it's pretty beat up. I mean, some of the reflective stuff is coming off. But the important part is all there is the fire resistant, heat resistant kind of stuff. That's all you really need. You don't need new gear yet. I keep this folded up, kind of folded in half. This is really thick, heavy duty stuff. But that's exactly what it's designed for. So I kind of keep this folded in half with the collar of the coat up top, so I can grab it, rip it out, and whoop it over my shoulders. Now I'm not sure. I'm not going to try to back this up. But on this side, what you will see is the firefighter boots / overalls, and this is either the the pants of the bunker gear, or the the pants or the overalls, or the turnouts, whatever you want to call it. But basically, pants, overalls, suspenders, really heavy duty suspenders, because these pants weigh quite a bit. Obviously heavier than normal pants and heavier than regular overalls or Carhartts, I would definitely say. And a belt is just not going to work. So they do come with suspenders, and suspenders are great for this kind of stuff. And the boots, they stay, at least in the way that I've been taught to keep these, is they stay pushed down when not drying. When they're completely dry and stuff, they stay pushed down on the boots. So when you get to the firehouse, you put your feet in both of the boots, and you pull the overalls up onto your person, straps over the shoulders, snap, good to go. The idea here is you're supposed to be able to, and I'll get certified here later on here in 2016, but you have to be able to turn on, or don and doff, if you will. That's the correct terminology. Don is to put on, doff is to take off your turnout gear in under a minute. So you're supposed to, shoes on or shoes off, I can't remember, but you're supposed to be able to put the pants, or slip into the boots, pull your overalls up, slip on the jacket, zip up the jacket over having your hood on and your helmet, and then your face mask goes on top of that too, and then as well as your Scba, your self-contained breathing apparatus, with a seal check or a seal test on your face. So it's quite a bit of training. It's quite a bit to relearn. I have taken Fire 1, Fire 2 hazmat operations, wildland firefighting, and a variety of other courses throughout my career and throughout my education and training. But signing up to be a paid-on-call firefighter out here, they're paying for it again, because I never got certified when I went through the classes back then. Didn't have any affiliation or anybody to pay for my certification test. And so that is just a wrap up and a quick overview, maybe a quick explanation for anybody out there who might tune into this video who doesn't understand or doesn't quite know what firefighter gear is, or what it looks like, or how you would pack it into a bag, at least how I packed it into this bag. So thanks for tuning in again. I'll see you guys in the next video, and look forward to some more videos. We're finally settled into the new house, and yeah, it's going to be a good year. Very, very excited. Very, very excited. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in again. Bye.